Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here with today's micro market recap. It is Tuesday. Let me get this up. Almost 4:30 p.m. Tuesday, the 8th November. So it's the midterm elections here in the States. So crazy days were expected, and that's exactly what we got. And I don't expect anything less for the rest of the week, to be frank with you. Let's get started right with micro oil. So we opened well below the close in oil here. We had initial buying. They hit that edge, that HVA edge that was drawn the night before. Not once, but twice, 3 times it was rejected, and they just got slammed down. So plenty of opportunities in oil, and we are finishing net down for the day in oil. As far as gold goes, well, that was an interesting start for itself. We actually started gap down below the close, and we had some initial buying, and there's a ton of pressure, and then it just shot up like a rocket and to the right for the most part. Those shorts were just eaten alive, and you can see the advantage at these levels that played out for those entries. Now, there was one short here that did work out. Other shorts just were either disqualified or never actually presented to the students there. Now, there were trending entries, advanced trending entries that our students learn as well, but we don't go over any of those here, and we just show you the opportunities that you potentially had during the pit session of these markets. Now, moving to the equities, the ES and NASDAQ, what a crazy day. I'm going to scrunch this up as much as I can and scroll back for you here, but we opened, for all intents and purposes, gap up in our equities. ES here, well above that close from yesterday, shot straight down, had some sideways. It was slower at the beginning of the market, I will say this. It was slower and choppy, but it came down, got to the close, I believe it was around here, and then never really looked back for the most part of the day. Now, you'll see they do make a move back down here, but man alive, they just kept climbing and climbing for the most part. And you can see there's still plenty of opportunities, but more so for the trending opportunities if you know what they are and what you're looking for. But they did reach that peak. They did test those highs, and they came straight back down after lunch. And they just kept cruising down here. And before we closed, they started climbing again. They never got quite to those highs of the day. And so quite a large range that was put in. And we are finishing net positive for the day in ES here. But again, handful of opportunities, especially with those trending entries. NASDAQ, micro NASDAQ, similar story. I can't really scrunch that up as much as I could the ES. But scrolling back here, you'll see similar story. We opened well above that close, had initial selling. They bounced off this HVA level. Again, these levels are given out the night before the next day's trading activity or endeavors so that our students can get these put onto their respective charts and either start trading that night, early morning, or for the pit, whatever hours of the day that they want that these levels are good for. But plenty of participation at this edge itself. Several opportunities for entries and winners there. With that said, similar story as the ES. They just kept climbing, found their peak, tested it a couple times with no avail, and came crashing down and made some new lows. And then again, an hour or two before the close here in New York, they just started climbing again, never reaching those highs, but giving a very large range for the day in our equities, ultimately finishing net positive yet again. So with that said, these levels are given out the night before so that you can put them onto your charts, your respective charts that you trade off of, so that you're ready to go either that night, early morning, or during the pit session. If you are interested in finding out how you can get them onto your charts the night before the next day's trading activity, feel free to reach out to us if you're interested in learning what they are. And I'm going for a blank for a word here. The methodology that's traded with them. Again, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us online on Facebook or go to our website at targettrading.com targettrading.co. Again, that is targettrading.co, where we teach our methodology live in our rooms each and every day that the markets are open, apart from obviously holidays or half days again. Really just conditional on the market. We're not open on the weekends for the rooms, for instruction. However, if you are interested in learning more about them, again, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. Find us on Facebook. Go to our website. Get in touch with the consultant. They'll gladly show you into the rooms, and you'll be able to see what we do each and every day. And you'll see why we are the undisputed #1 educational company in the world for trading. We look forward to having you in the rooms.